Ever wonder if there's a magic number of push-ups you can do to redefine your power and gain muscle, particularly if you're over 40? Now let's look at a technique for push-ups that will guarantee you get results and help you stay away from the typical blunders that many men do. If you're a novice, intermediate, or expert push-up performer, stay tuned until the very end as we'll share a muscle-building regimen with you. First things first, it's critical to realize that performing resistance workouts, such as push-ups, on the same muscle regions every day is not the ideal strategy. Your muscle fibers break little bits when you do workouts like push-ups, squats, and pull-ups. Imagine then that you don't give these muscles adequate time to heal. These tiny tears can build up over time and result in overtraining or injury. After your workout, your body turns into a repair wizard, mending those tears and advancing your muscles to new heights. This is when the magic of muscular hypertrophy happens. We refer to this process as muscle hypertrophy in the fitness industry. Thanks to the modest push-up, let's dispel a myth and explore the science of muscle building. Instead of thinking about muscular hypertrophy as the sprouting of new muscle fibers, picture your current muscle fibers hitting the gym and being bulkier. That is, becoming thicker and occupying more space. So tell me, how does this magic occur? Move on to push-ups. Your muscles will work extra hard once you've mastered the push-up. They are maintaining tension, opposing your body weight, and contracting dynamically. These exercises, often referred to as concentric and eccentric movements, are great for strengthening your pectorals, deltoids, and triceps. Your muscles create the minuscule micro tears we discussed before because they have to oppose gravity in addition to having to move. The interesting part comes next. Your body recognizes these microscopic tears and enters superhero mode, producing more hormones and allocating more energy to these muscles that have been through a lot of fighting. The final outcome: your muscle fibers regenerate on their own, growing larger and more powerful. Let's now address the myth that daily push-ups result in gains that are assured. Not exactly. The actual process of gaining muscle happens when you're not exercising. Your body produces more hormones and starts the process of synthesizing muscle proteins after an exercise. It functions as your body's own maintenance and repair crew. The problem is that if you perform push-ups daily, you're focusing that team's attention on fixes rather for improvements. Thus, you're always doing harm to your muscles rather of allowing them to grow. To put it plainly, more isn't necessarily better. Give your muscles a break, allow them to heal, and watch the magic happen if you want them to grow. Let's now address the important query: how many push-ups do you need to do to get bigger? The response changes based on how fit you are. The strategy you choose for push-ups should take into account your present fitness level. And let's not go down that path. Doing push-ups all day long is not beneficial. Here's the tactic for newcomers who aren't familiar with the push-up community: push yourself almost to the breaking point. The one less than your max rule states that you should strive for a solid 9 push-ups in each set, for instance, if your maximum is 10. To begin, try to complete 3 or 4 sets of 6 or 10 push-ups. Don't worry if 10 push-ups seem too difficult at this moment. Try knee push-ups or another version that's easier for beginners. Perfectionism is not important. Development and progress are. Navigating the push-up realm as an intermediate or advanced exerciser is like diving into deeper waters for seasoned fighters who have been in the game longer. Now that your body has probably gained a significant amount of muscle, it's time to push it even harder. Your sweet spot may be 3 or 4 sets of 15 to 25 push-ups. However, if you're particularly driven one day, think about adding an MRI as many reps as possible set. Remind your muscles that it's a surprise party to keep them engaged and developing. Expert push-up lifters. Increase the difficulty level if standard push-ups become too simple. Make your workout performance by switching up the fundamentals for more difficult variations like weighted push-ups or even clapping push-ups. Let's now organize a push-up regimen to increase muscular mass. Achieving the ideal volume and set balance is crucial. Try to find high-volume sets that will push you but not too far. After considering your maximum push-ups, reduce the number of reps to 2 or 3. To show your joints some love, they are your faithful companions on this fitness journey. Keep your set counts to no more than 5 or 6. Remember that your exercise routine shouldn't revolve solely around push-ups. Push-ups can be your go-to compound exercise or the supporting role in more complex exercises like the bench press, depending on your fitness level and objectives. Compound exercises with lots of intensity should always be the first part of your program, followed by isolated exercises. Muscles may require up to 48 hours to properly recuperate following a strenuous exercise regimen. Thus, plan your push-up days so that there are buffer days in between. For instance, you could dedicate Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to practicing push-ups, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the weekend are your rest days. Now let's talk about nutrition. Just like an epic meal needs the right ingredients, your muscle-building journey relies on the right diet. Without enough protein and a slight calorie surplus, your efforts might not yield the desired results. Aim for about 1 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight and a calorie surplus of 250 to 500 calories. It's not just about training hard, it's also about fueling smart. Let's address some frequently asked questions. 1. The daily push-up dilemma. If you're doing push-ups every day with proper rest in between, you can build muscle. However, doing them without rest may hinder muscle growth. Recovery is essential. 2. Can push-ups grow your chest? Yes, push-ups can help build your chest muscles. Pectoral is major. Pair them with the right diet and program. 3. When is the best time to do push-ups? The ideal time varies based on your body's rhythm. Some prefer mornings, while others prefer evenings. It's about finding what works best for you. Also, consider doing push-ups 1 to 2 hours after consuming a carbohydrate-rich meal for optimal performance. That's all for today. Please share your push-up record in the comments section below, along with your goal of mastering our epic routine in just 1 month. And if you've got any knowledge from this information, hit that like button to show your support. Please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Your encouragement keeps us going forward.